Sri Raoji, respected Sri Kana sir, Bande Trivedi sir, distinguished guests, some of my seniors, like the Sorry others, and my friends and sisters. It is my proud privilege to say, give a keynote address on a subject, methodology of safety audit and energy audit and static electricity. I have worked in more than 34 years in the field of safety. I will just start from the beginning, from Stone Age. Initial Stone Age also there is a question of safety. And the first silicosis disease was found in Stone Age. Then power is used in the industry, and textile industries are in and around India, and you know that Ahmedabad is called Manchester for textile industry. The number of accidents is tremendous. Then chemical came in our life, and nowadays we are in such a situation that we cannot live without chemical. You take any article, either in home, in a car, in anywhere, without chemical we cannot live. One day one friend has said, and when chemical is there, then it is going to have advantage as well as disadvantage with misuse. When we are not properly handled, then it is going to create a hazard. One day my friend says chlorine is such a hazardous, and once like the seminar questions asked that GSA, Gujarat Artisan Chemicals Limited, due to that, because chlorine is heavily stored there, we are sitting on bomb. Cannot we stop to use this or allowed to not to store that? My friends I had asked, we cannot do such things, because suppose we are not using chlorine, then in any rainy season, because of epidemic cases, number of people died will be much higher than by industrial accidents people dying. What I want to say is that the chemicals is now a part of our life, and we cannot think of living without chemicals. When chemicals comes, then question of safety comes. You know that accidents, go to Bhopal or Flex Bureau or any accidents, number of chemicals is much lesser than any industry or textile industry. But the severity rate is very high in chemical industry compared to any industries. So there is two extremities which we have. And with this view, when we have chemicals to use, now chemicals for benefit of the society and human beings, we cannot allow that the life of so persons for design for better society, the life can be ruined. For this purpose, we should be made aware regarding the safety aspect, and this can only be possible if we are committed to comply the safety provisions and regulations. I use the word provisions and regulations both. The safety audit. Now, there is a legal framework, and we will not talk the legal framework. There are two legal aspects. One, the Factories Act, as well as under the Manufacture, Storage and Import of Hazardous Chemicals Rules 1989. In both that, there is a mandatory provision for safety audit. But no regulations. Who would do safety audit? How they do it? What is the minimum requirement for them? What knowledge they possess? What is criteria is required minimum? Nothing has been prescribed except in a standard, that is 14489. Now this is I am just giving a brief line of safety audit, how we do it. Now, very important part is, when we go for safety audit, our motto, our goal is, our concept is that we want to save our fellow brothers. Like energy, the concept of management is required to be changed rather than profit. Rather than profit, we should feel that I am committed to work with low energy, no loss of energy, no loss of human being, no suffering to human being, no loss by way of even fire. That should be our goal. First goal is required. Once stakeholders decide their goals, then question of implementation will come. And while implementing this, the safety audit, either energy audit or a safety audit, will play an important role to help the stakeholders that how they can